Yeah.
Pick it up, find you an area if you belong.
She's chuffing. That's hello and tiger.
So that noise you hear right now, that is Nikita lioness. She's roaring. But what the noise Sapphire is making is called a tiger chuff. She's kind of greeting us hello.
Now she's over here, but he's over there. Can she get over there?
She can get over there. She does have multiple bubbles. So she'll just have to walk around and figure it out. But she'll get there. So white tigers, kind of talked a little bit about Tonga the white serval. So these guys suffer from leucism, which is just a genetic disorder, but it also prevents them from having any camouflage in the wild. So white tiger cubs are born naturally, but when they're born, they're usually born in a litter with a bunch of orange cubs. So the mom has to make a decision because this cub has no camouflage. So she usually will either kill them right away or leave them for dead because they endanger the rest of them. It's just kind of, it's their natural survival instinct. But we have so many in captivity. So why is that? It's a double recessive gene. It's actually caused by severe inbreeding. Every white tiger in captivity can be traced back to one that was actually found in the wild in the 1950s and brought over into captivity. The guy thought it looked really cool, wanted to start breeding for it, but it's a double recessive gene. So we figured out after breeding one of them several times that they weren't getting white ones. Why not breed ones he knew had that white gene together? Which led to mothers and sons, brothers and sisters, severe inbreeding. So Sapphire is actually super cross-eyed and is not a perfect white tiger like you would see in big shows or big zoos. She's kind of a dingy green color. Her stripes are brown instead of black. Almost every white tiger is born with some form of genetic issues. A lot of them, it affects them mentally. Our other white tiger, she is missing part of her upper lip. So that means her teeth are always exposed. So she's gonna have to have dentals a lot to keep her teeth intact so they don't fall out and rot. It's about 1 out of every 10,000 tiger cubs born in captivity is going to be a perfect white tiger. So those 9,999 other tiger cubs are considered throwaway tigers. So they end up in breeding facilities, they end up in people's backyards, they end up in canned hunts, which is where people pay lots of money to shoot an animal in kind of an enclosed area. Is she doubly locked out? She is doubly locked out. So Sapphire, and we're going to see Duchess in a minute, who is also doubly locked out, they're more food aggressive. She's actually one of our witness protection cats. So we don't know much about the circumstances for which they came from, but she is very, very food aggressive. So she is doubly locked out for our safety and for her safety.
How long has she been here?
I want to say they've been here 3 years now.
What about her water? She's double locked out.
She has a second lockout right down there that has a water bowl. And then most of our tigers all have access to pools.
Oh, okay.
So they really like water. One of the only animals that does. So they always want to hang out in a pool. We have 2 tigers that have part access to the lake. So they like to sit and soak, cool off.
Okay.
All right. So let's go. See Duchess. So we're gonna pass Gabrielle. She's probably our littlest tiger. So we're actually we're asking kind of about the range and how big they are. So she's kind of a little girl. We call her a pocket tiger. and actually, in breeding, they need more females than males.
Yeah. Okay.
You only need one male to impregnate her.
So that explains why you have more rescues.
All right, let's head to Duchess.